excited to have you here today. We're going to be talking all things reels and stories and content creation. It's going to be amazing. So be sure and jump in. Tell us where you're from and which company you're with. You definitely want to get a hold of all our freebies today. Make sure you comment #Queen. And while you're doing that, make sure when you get the message from us that you click on the button that says get the goodies. Tracy, how you doing? Miss Kyra, how you doing? We got Philadelphia in the house. Hello, 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 ladies. So glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you say hi. Lenora, hello. Catherine, hello. Cassandra, hello. How is everybody doing today? I am thrilled to have you hanging here with me today. Make sure you comment #Queen. #Queen. Okay, we know we're going to have some trolls today. They've already started before we even started. Don't click on anything if you don't see it from Creative Success Systems. So make sure you don't click on any of those comments, okay? God bless their little hearts. Joyce, hi. Jesse, hi. Joanne, hello. Holly, hi. Miss April, hello. Evangelina, hello. Lots of people. Make sure you're commenting #Queen. How's everybody's day? Are you having a good one? doTERRA in the house. Hello, Miss Beth. Hey, Wendy. How we doing? Hey, Miss Diana. Hey, Brenda. Is it Gina, Genia? Am I saying that right? Hello. I am glad you're here. Sorry, guys. Got some trolls. Just ignore them. Bethany, please don't click on anything unless you see it's from Creative Success Systems, okay? Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Tanya, how you doing? So glad to have you here today. All right, so lots of people are curious about Reels. So we're going to be giving away, because we're talking about stories today, let's give away our year's worth of images. So it's $147 value. It might be $197. It's a lot. $147 value. So what we're going to do is for every 150 on here, we're going to give away one of those. So let's get this up to 300 so we can give away 2. You can share this out in Comment Revolution. You can also tag a couple, like 5-10 people in the comments. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Cindy. Guys, don't click on anything from those, from our trolls. We'll get them banned and get the comments deleted. If you are watching this and you don't see the red live, make sure you comment #replay. I am live right now, but if you hear me say your name, you know I'm live. All right. How's everybody doing? Hannah with Chat Culture in the house. Thank you so much for spreading the love, Brenda. I appreciate that so much. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I appreciate that so very much. So much. All right. Miss Liz, hello. Ebony Queen, hello. Nicole, hello. Melanie, hello. Kimberly, Sylvia, Almira, Logan, am I saying that right? Welcome. So glad to have you here. Latoya, hello. Hello. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Miss Meryl, how we doing? So make sure you tell us where you're from and which company you are with. Okay. And then comment #Queen to get our free goodies. We have this awesome worksheet for you. It's called 10 ways to boost your algorithms in 10 minutes. 10 ways to boost your algorithms in 10 minutes. And then we've got March images and a March goal setting sheet. So many freebies today. So many. So make sure you've commented #queen. When you get that, you've got to click on the button that says get the goodies. Okay. You have to click on that to qualify for our drawings today. So #queen, click on get the goodies. All right. Thank you, Carol, for tagging your friend. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Kara. Katrina, you guys, hello, welcome. Randy, Monique, how we doing today? Miss Carol, thank you. Diana, thank you. I appreciate you guys sharing. Atlanta in the house. I love it. Thank you, Diane. Awesome. Hey, Miss Teresa. Hey, Ruth. Hey, Dewana. How we doing? Hey, Miss Kimberly. Hey, Renee. How are you? Good morning, y'all. How are you? Yes, Ebony, I do too. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. So glad to have you here. So let's get talking a little bit about Reels. I would love to know what your experience with Reels are. So comment rock. Like if you're like, I'm doing them, I'm killing it, I'm getting lots of views. Comment rock. If you're like, I've dabbled, I've done a few, not really sure what I'm doing, comment dabbled. If you're like, nope, ain't started, okay? Just comment no if you haven't started doing them yet. All right. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for commenting Revolution and helping us get the word out. Jaffra. Oh, I love that. How old is Jaffra? I remember that when I was a kid. That's so cool. You're from Mississippi. Tanya, welcome. Miss Bethany, you're excited to start Reels, Diane. I am so glad. They are so much fun. Look at your cute profile picture. Style Dots, Virginia Debbie, so glad to have you here. We got Beachbody in the house. Welcome. I did not know there was a Portland, Tennessee. Oh my gosh, that's so cool to know. Thank you. Hi, Connie. So glad to have you here. We got Paparazzi in the house. Hello, ladies. How are y'all doing? April, so glad to have you here with Pharmacy. How are you doing? How long you been selling, love? We got Marilyn in the house. Hello. Elaine, right? Gibson. Am I saying that right? Epic, you're in the house. Hello, Miss Carol. Teresa with Texas. How we doing, gals? Awesome sauce. Hello, Miss Rose. That's so awesome. I love that. The Jeffra. That's so cool. Exo Chic Boutique. What a cute. Hey, Sochi. That's a darling name. I love it. How y'all doing? All right, let me scroll down a little bit. Truvy in the house. Awesome. Love it. All right, so let me scroll down here a bit. See how everybody's doing. Dabbled. Okay, no, just getting started. No, you want to learn. I'm so glad you want to learn. You're getting more views. Awesome, Catherine. I'm thrilled for you. That is so awesome. Half a rock. Melanie, you're so cute. That is awesome, girl. You claim your success. That's awesome. You're a newbie, Miss Diane. That's awesome. We all start as newbies. You're in good company, love. Just ignore our trollers. We dabbled, a little dabbling, some knows. And haven't even dabbled. That's okay, Miss Mickey. I love it. So glad to see you here, love. Hey, Liz. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Miss. It's good. No, none yet. Okay. What are your favorite reels? Are you like the informational ones or do you like the dancing ones? I watch way too many dancing ones. I love those cute people that just, it just makes me happy. I also love things like Dancing with the Stars. I did get it correct. Awesome. Close to my heart in the house, Donna. That was my first business. I'm so glad you're here, love. Welcome, everybody. Oh, good job, Kimberly. We're going to be talking about that. You've been collecting your music. Good job, lady. That's where you get started. That's so fun, Melanie. Don't you love what a small world it is? Tupperware in the house. Lisa, awesome. All right, you guys, let's get those numbers up. We want to give away a bunch of stuff today. So share it out. Also tag a couple people. They can come even watch it later if they're at work or they're busy right now. So let's get that word out. We are going to have so much fun today talking about reels and stories and all the things. Okay, like literally all the things. We're going to be having so much fun. All right. So, my friends, okay. So let's start talking about reels and what they are and what they are not, how they help, how they don't help. We're also going to, in conjunction with that, I'm going to talk about how you decide what content to post when, meaning you've got posts, you've got stories, and you've got reels. Okay. Now, a couple things I need to know from you are this. Where are you doing most of your promoting of your business? Okay. So all of you have a personal profile. That's your name. So mine's Michelle Hess Withers. All of you have a profile. So now listen to the question completely before you answer it. So are you doing most of your business in a VIP group where you have members and they join and you accept them into the group? Or do you do most of your business on a business page where you go live, where you might go live, you have followers and you have likes? Or are you doing most of your business on your personal profile, or are you just, spreading it across all three? So comment group, page, or all three, or just your personal profile. Let me know, where are you doing most of your business? Okay. Oh, I'm so glad, April. That's awesome. Okay. All right. And so let me know where you are doing most of your business. Now, the cool thing is, luckily, stories, business page, VIP group. All right. All sorts of places, mostly group, lives on business. Okay. Nice job. A lot of you are doing them on pages. Okay. All right. Quick question. How many of you are using Instagram? Just comment IG. Okay. Let's say use IG if you're using it. Have, meaning you have an Instagram account, but you're not really using the IG, or no IG. Okay. Use IG, have IG, or no IG. Okay. So when I go back to the comments, I know what you're referring to. Use IG, meaning you're posting in there regularly. Have, but you're not really using, or no IG at all. Okay. Oh, awesome. You're doing some cool. Okay. Doing some stuff on Instagram. Fabulous. Mostly groups and stories, Miss Jackie. Awesome. You guys are fabulous. You guys are really interactive today. I love it. Have IG, use IG, no IG. Okay. Good to know. All right. I'm just going to give you real quick. I'll share this with you in a second. Okay. All right. That is excellent to know. A lot of you at least have an IG account. A couple of you don't. Okay. Fabulous. Okay. Awesome. All right. And if I saw several people who just hopped on, make sure you follow the instructions down below. Comment #Queen. And then when you get a message from Creative Success Systems, click on Get the Goodies for the freebies. Okay. And then also share this out in Comment Revolution. Let's get that number up to 300. There's a ton of people who need this information. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of people need it. So let's get it out. All right. Okay. So let's talk about what reels are and are not. So basically, I'm sure most everyone has heard of TikTok. And TikTok is a platform that is all video based, and they're usually shorter videos. Okay. The average reel is between about 7 and 10 seconds. It is a very short piece of content. They call them microbytes of information. Okay. Micro videos, microbytes. Okay. And so reels are this amazing tool that people are just loving. They just love these short little, just makes them laugh. It makes them giggle. It gives them information. It's very entertaining. And so they had TikTok, right? And of course, Facebook's always trying to stay in business. And Instagram, did you all know Instagram and Facebook, they're owned by the same company, right? So they're kind of in, I joke, they're in bed together. So they started their own thing that they called Reels instead of TikTok, right? Because it's like, well, if you like that kind of content, we're going to give you the opportunity to do that content here on our platform, hoping to keep people there. Because if they don't have people there, there's no one to see their advertisements. They don't make money, right? Okay, so that's all that was. So let's talk about Reels. And I'll hear people say Facebook, Instagram is favoring Reels. Okay, that's what they want you to make. So let's have a heart-to-heart about that and what they really want and why it's a good idea to do Reels, and so that you better understand it. Okay. So let me give you a quick reference. How many of you use Lives to promote your business, to do a demo? So let's say live demo or live sales. So like if you're Paparazzi, LuLaRoe, some of those, they sell directly on their live. Other of you make videos to kind of get in front of people to educate. Okay. So comment lives demo or lives sales, so I know what you're doing. Okay. All right. A lot of you in lives. So I'd say about 2-3 years ago, lives was a newer thing. And if you went live, Facebook typically showed your live to a few people that you weren't connected to, meaning not your friends or not your Facebook page likes. Okay. And you could usually get a few new people on your live most of the time when you went live. And if you're really consistent, meaning you went live every day for like 30 days, you could build your following. Well, it's kind of, a lot of people are going live now. Facebook's not looking for content as much. They're more just putting that in front of the people you're currently connected with. Okay, so it doesn't grow your following quite like it used to, because so many people are doing it now, and that platform has plenty of content to share out. Okay, now we have Reels. And Facebook and Instagram is always looking for good content to put in Reels. And so they're looking for people who make good Reels to share with those who just, because I don't know about you, if I hop on my Reels and I start watching them, you know how you flip from the bottom up to the next one? Holy cow, I can go through reel after reel after reel. Way too many in a very short amount of time, because again, the average length is 10 to 7 seconds. Okay. And so they're looking for people who will make Reels, and basically they're rewarding them for creating the kind of content that not a lot of other people are using. So we call it prime real estate, meaning if you put yourself there, there's a higher likelihood that they're going to show you to some people that you're not currently connected with. Okay. And so the biggest benefit of doing Reels is to find new customers. Okay. So I want you to shout out, like all caps, all excited. If you need new customers, I want you to like shout it out. Okay. Comment new, because that is what Reels is all about. Okay. It finds new people. It finds new people. And so I'm actually going to show you something. I'm going to start by showing you something kind of fun. I'm going to pop this up. So it's really hard here on my platform to show you how to build Reels. I have to like record videos from my phone and show you, because you can't build Reels on a computer at all. So I want to show you something really cool, because I want you to get really, really excited about this. And what this is showing you are my insights off my Instagram account. And there's this important piece that I want you to see. Okay. And so I'm going to click on this and show you how Instagram. So I'm clicking on it says account reach. And so I'm going to scroll down here. Now I want you to notice this. So see that circle? There's white and there's a teeny little blue slot in it. The blue are my followers, the people who saw my content that are my current followers on my Instagram account. The white, so if you see that, 16,000 plus. 16,000 plus were shown my content that were not my followers. And if you see reels, see that big white chunk? That is all the people that were shown my reels who are not my followers, okay? And so that is so important to understand. Those of you who need new customers, okay? Reels is where it's at. And this is just showing you other things that you can see on Insights, okay? And so this is just, I want you to get so excited and see the big picture, okay? So if this is exciting, I want you to hit the wow, okay? It's like go down to where the emojis are, hit the wow face, like shower me with wows. If you're like, holy cow, what? Reels get you in front of people that don't know you? Yes, okay. This is so exciting. So I am so excited to share with you some tips on what you need to do to get that reach, okay? So I'm so excited for you all because I know the sky is the limit, okay? The sooner you jump in, the sooner you start doing them, the better. And let me just say this, okay? If you have recorded a video or if you have gone live for your business, the thing I want you to realize is, okay, I was making myself crazy. I'm not even going to deny it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to learn one more thing. I don't want to do reels. I was letting it intimidate me a little bit. And if you've been here before, comment one first. 1ST if you've been here, if this is your first time, first 1ST. If you've been here before, go ahead and comment QQ for Question Queen and Training. But you know I go live every single week, okay? Like I'm not necessarily like, I'm not totally scared to be behind a camera, right? We all have our like nervous thing, but you know, I do okay. And I was making myself crazy over these reels. And I finally did a couple and I was like, oh, for heaven's sakes, this was not that big a deal. Okay. And so if you're kind of in your head a little bit over reels and you're like, oh, it's got to be perfect. I'm not sure what to do. If you are kind of in your head like I was, comment head, because I'm telling you, I'm going to help you get out of that. Okay. You really, I want you to understand that you can do this. Like I said, if you've done any video, any live whatsoever, recorded anything, reels are 10 to 7, the average length is 7 to 10 seconds. You absolutely can do this, okay? I want you to walk away from this webinar with tons of excitement, some added confidence, and with the like motivation to like just go do it. And the thing is, let me just tell you a secret. The first couple reels you do, you just need to do them for practice and not worry about it. They're not going to get a ton of views from the first one you do. And not every reel you do blows up. Mine haven't necessarily blown up to the millions or anything like that. But you see, it still showed it to lots of people who I'm not connected with. All right. And so you just have to have reasonable expectations, be excited, and the biggest thing is to be consistent, okay? Thank you, Miss April. I appreciate that, okay? And well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Cassandra. You guys, yes, my first timers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And those that are here for the second, third, fourth time, thank you for coming back. You guys are fabulous. I appreciate you so much. Learning to get out of your head, right? You guys, I get in my head too. And I did. I had totally gotten my head about this reels thing. And I was kind of making myself nuts. And I got doing them. I'm like, okay, they're actually really fun. And if you are someone who likes to be creative, do you thrive on being creative? Comment create. If you thrive on being creative, that's one of the funnest parts about this is you get to play with fun music and sometimes some fun props, and you get to have some fun. Okay. And so that's one of the great things about this is how much fun you get to have. Okay. Now let's get real. Let's get real about this, right? One of the things though that a lot of people can kind of overthink is they watch these reels and people are dancing and they're lip syncing and they're doing a lot of entertaining things. But there's a ton of reels out there that are just what we call added value. What does added value mean? That simply means that they're sharing good information. You want to be in your niche, okay? I saw makeup people today, jewelry people today, like so many different companies here today. And you want to stay in doTERRA and Jeffrey, you want to stay in your realm, okay? There's this really, really fun gal who is big into crocheting, and her whole Instagram account is about the crocheting she does. And she does these cute reels and she always has yarn, and it's yarn, right? You know, and they're so cute and fun. And you know exactly what she does when you see her reels because she's going to have yarn and something that she crocheted in it. They are so cute. Every little thing that you're interested in. If you've ever listened to Gary Vaynerchuk, I think his name was last name, right? He literally has this book, and in the book he talks about if you are passionate about worms, okay, meaning like fishing worms, if you're passionate about worms, you can do a podcast, you can have an Instagram account. No matter what you're interested in, there are other people who are interested in it too and need your tips. And so you can absolutely find your people, and it's all about making those little niches, okay? And so there's a couple questions you want to ask yourself when you're starting to do your reels to help you know how are you going to create this to kind of brand yourself and so people know what you're an expert in, okay? So I want you to think about this for just a hot second, okay? I'm going to help you with that, love. I'm scared to do a reel, then I wouldn't know what music to put in. Don't worry. You're actually going to choose the music first and then add the content to it. I'm going to show you what to do. Okay. It's really not that bad. I promise. Yes, exactly. Okay. So what we want you to do is this. Okay. There's a couple questions you want to ask yourself and have these in the back of your head. And then we're going to look at some of my reels and how you could apply it to your business. But before we go there, what are you an expert in? Are you an expert in skincare? Are you an expert in cleaning with water? Are you an expert in alternative ways to be healthy? Are you an expert in makeup and contouring? Are you an expert in accessorizing? What are you an expert in? You need to know that and own it. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying you are the expert, meaning you know more than everybody else. No, there's people who know more than me. There's people who know more than you. Like, there's multiple experts in every area, okay? Do not spend time comparing yourself. If you have been in your industry for a year, 2, 3, 4, and you have learned and learned and learned about how to blank, accessorize, how to blank, use oils as an alternative for, caring for your body, whatever it is, okay? Accessorizing, I love it. Yes, use your niche. So your expertise isn't jewelry. Your expertise is how to accessorize. It's the action, okay? It's what you do. So you guys think about it. So your craft, what kind of crafting? Don't talk about your product. Talk about what your product does. It helps people to accessorize. It helps people to decorate their house around the holidays. It helps people, okay? Think about what you teach, not what you sell. Okay. I want everybody to comment teach. Switch your brain to what do I teach, not what do you sell. Like I sell social media classes, but I teach how to get better engagement, how to get and find new clients. I teach how to get more sales per person. That's what I teach on. Okay. So what do you actually teach about? Claim that. That's your expertise, not what you sell. You got to switch that wording in your brain a little bit to be really good at this. Okay. All right. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to share with you some of my reels. And we're going to talk a little bit. Okay. Okay, so some of the questions you need to ask yourself. Okay, what do you believe in? So write these down. What do you believe in? What do you want everyone to have that, you're like, everyone needs this? What benefits do your product offer? And how does it make life better and easier? Okay, let me say those one more time. What do you believe in? What do you want everyone to have? What benefits does your product offer? How does it make life better and easier? Okay, got them? So as we go through some of these, you will, we're going to do this one. Okay. Let me turn on the audio. So this was a trend. Let me get the audio up really loud. All right. So this is my mini me. This is my daughter, Lexi, and I. And I'm like, you got to come do this reel with me. So this music, everybody was like stomping off. I'm going off to tell people blank. Okay. And so what you want to do, so I was going off to tell people how to 10x their comments on their post, because that's what I teach, right? I didn't want to say, I'm going off to tell people I have a social media program to buy, okay? Going off to tell people how to 10x their comments, all right? Give me a heart if you guys love that. Show Lexi some love. Okay. And so what would you be off to tell people? I'm off to tell people how to accessorize at only $5 a piece. Okay. I'm off to tell people how to do their makeup, spending only 5 minutes a day. I'm off to tell people, okay. And so that's where what you actually are going to do, and I'm going to show you this in a minute, how to save the audio and songs that you like. All right. So you find your audio and you look at what other people have used it for. And that's where you come up with your message, because you need to have a niche and you need to have a message, and you're not just dancing. You're not just entertaining. Okay. Does that make sense? I can repeat them real quick, but I can't type them while I talk. You've got, what do I believe in? What do I do what do you want everyone to have? Man, I can't read my own. What benefits does your product offer? How does it make life better or easier? Okay. So yeah, I can't type and talk at the same time, guys. You can also come back and watch this replay. Maybe if you each type one of those, y'all four will get them. So does that make sense? Okay. So let's find another one. Now we're going to have a program we're going to share with you. I'm going to show you this one. We're going to show you how to make they're called transitions. So watch this one.
If you were able to believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus for 8 years, you can believe in yourself for today. You got that? Listen, if you were able to believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus for 8 years, you can believe in yourself for today. You got that? Listen, if you were able to believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and Santa Claus for 8 years, you can believe in yourself for today. You got that? Listen.
Okay, so what do you want people to believe about themselves? I want people to believe they can build a business on social media. That's my belief. What do you want them to believe? That they can accessorize and be confident, that they can improve their skin and feel beautiful and younger, that they can, okay, what, I want you to comment down below. What do you want people to believe about themselves? What could you fill in that you change that up, okay? Now the transition with the bunny ears and the flowers and the Santa Claus hat, those are all videos that we have in our Reels program that I'm going to be telling you about. And it's like really hard to show you in this kind of platform how to do it. But it's not hard. It really isn't hard. And it's all about learning how to use the tools that they give you on Instagram. Okay. Now, if you're not using Instagram, it's okay. We're going to show you how to make it on Instagram, download it, and go pop it onto Facebook. Okay. You don't have to be using Instagram. You just might use it, almost like consider it like an app that you use, kind of like Word Swag or something like that. It's just where you're going to create it. You can download it and upload it on Facebook. Okay. All right. Oh, I love that, Miss Anita. Do you sell Mary and Martha or something else? I love that. Yes, they can look beautiful inexpensively. I love it. Feel beautiful and younger. Love it. When opportunity can change their life. Yes, lots of good things. Okay. All right. You guys kind of getting the idea here? Let me see which other ones I did here. Do you guys want to see my pink haired one?
Pink. 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 Oh my God. I like pinks. Pink.
I have the wig. You guys, these are so fun to buy.
Oh my God. I like pinks. Pink. Pink.
So for $20 in Amazon Prime, you can hook yourself up with a pink wig, y'all. Okay. It's so fun. I love them. And so think about how fun this would be showing different pink items you sell. Okay. Would that not just be the funnest thing ever? So cute. Okay. It's all about just kind of being creative and having fun with this. Oh, there's another one I like. So the people really like these. Let me see which one. I think it's this one. Nope. It's this one. Okay. So these are manifestations. Okay, watch all the fonts. Watch all the fonts. Okay. All right. So when you put your hand up like this, okay, one of the things I got to tell you, I see a lot of people kind of do it wrong, and their camera's right here and they end up with their hand like this, and then it doesn't cover it all the way up. So make sure when you're doing the transitions, get that palm of your hand all the way up. Okay. You got to think about where your camera is, not your phone, but your camera. Okay. But first of all the different fonts, those are all on Instagram. You don't need another special tool to do that. And so, that's really distracting. Let's put that one down. All those fonts are fun things that we're going to teach you how to do and how to mix and match them, and even how to make your own special color. Like if there's a color you love that's kind of branded to you or your company, there's a way you can use this called a dropper. Okay. And it's so much fun. But understanding those transitions, and that I just recorded it the whole time and punched. I didn't stop the recording, but you could stop it and you could change like the jewelry that you have on. You could be putting different, like if you want to do like Easter decor for Chalk Culture, you could pound and then have something different each time, something fun that they could decorate their house with for Easter. You guys, there's so many different things you can do. The other thing, those of you that are more like tutorial based, makeup, cooking, crafting, all of those. One of the things you do is record a video and then you can speed it up. Reels can be up to 1 minute, but because I like to share my reels on stories, which we need to talk about next. I put my reels, I love reels because you can use them as post. When you download them, you can use them as post, as stories, as reels on lots of different platforms. Reels are awesome because when you make them and put all that energy into it, you can put them lots and lots and lots and lots of places. Okay. So I want everyone to comment repurpose. This is one of the most, how do I say this? Best use of your time for building content are these reels because of the gajillion different places you can use them. Okay. Now, if you've just joined us, make sure you follow the instructions below. Comment #Queen and make sure you click on Get the Goodies and then share this out and comment Revolution. Okay. All right. I'm just going to show you this one. There's a lot of what are called effects, and they're kind of filters. They're called effects. So this one was a fun one I did.
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone. People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it. And I think this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone. People think.
Isn't that funny? That crown is just a filter. That's not a real crown. It looks pretty real, even though it's kind of bouncing on my head. But really fun, the different things you can do. And it takes some practice to be creative. I will admit it. Okay. I can be creative when I want to, but definitely isn't kind of my internal thing. I'm a little square. I'm a little kind of rule follower, and sometimes thinking outside the box takes a little practice for me. And that's what's going to be so fun is one of the things you get when you come work with us on Reels is we're going to be able to help you come up with some creative ways to use the audio you like, and how are you going to transition that into your business and your expertise. Okay. You're square also, Brandy. You're in good company. High five, girl. Okay. But I promise you can get the hang of this. All right. So are you kind of getting some ideas here, ladies? Okay. There's so many different things that you can do, and you want to have kind of some alter egos. I really like this one.
Oh, you're so funny. I just love your sense of humor. Oh, you're so funny. I just love your sense of humor.
Okay, so think about what you could do with that. Oh, you're so funny. What? You spend more than $5 on bling? Oh, you're so funny. You go to the craft store and buy your wall hangings. No, you can make them. It's so much fun, There's so many things you can do that put your spin on it and your brand and your company and your expertise. Like, you can have so much fun, you guys. Like, seriously, so much fun. And then also play around with where you do your reels. Not sure, like this one.
Results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. All right? Listen to me. Don't be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you did not do. Don't be upset.
Okay, so can you see this is a lip sync that I did?
All right? Listen to
not
me.
Singing,
Don't
but
be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you did not do.
Okay, so this is my patio. One of the things you want to do is switch up where you're doing your reels. I have some white cabinets in my kitchen, and I'll sometimes go down there and do some. This is on my patio. I'll do some out in my yard. I'll do some in my office. Change things up so when people see you, they're kind of like, ooh, what's she doing now? Okay. And then also when you're lip syncing, you need to emphasize when you're like, you need to be big. You need to be over the top. It's more entertaining. It matches better. The more animated you could be, the better. I joke people, get your cup of courage, whatever that is, your caffeine or your wine, if you need to go up or down, okay? And have some fun with it, okay? I'll sometimes record it like 3, 4, or 5 times until I get it the way I want it to look. but it's only like 5 to 10 seconds. So I can do several takes in 5 minutes, and that's okay. But you want to be big. And I know for some of you, that's going to be outside your comfort zone for a little bit, but you're going to see the responses from people and how they love that you were brave and you were entertaining, and it will get better and better and better, and you'll get more confident in it. Okay. You know, that is, I love this. He says, do you think super short clips are better because people have to replay them a few times to get the message? That could be. That's a possibility, B. That's part of it. Part of it is just that people's attention spans are kind of short. It's just kind of, that's what the trend is right now. But that's a very good point. The video I did yesterday, or the reel. So let me show you this one real quick. This one I just talked.
When you use phrases like how often, people don't know how to answer that.
And see the words
Instead,
underneath.
change
This
it
is
to
your
how many days a
captioning.
week, or sometimes it's how many days a month or year. When people can count.
So there's 4 types of captioning now. We're going to show you that in our videos. So this is one where I just talked. Okay. And this one, people might watch a couple times to get the gist of it. And it's amazing, you guys. I'm actually going to give you my Instagram handle so you guys can go check out all the reels that are there. So I'm going to put that there. But you also want ones where it's you, your voice, your content, people connect to you. So I do about every other one a trending sound and one me giving some good advice. And I switch it up like that. And it's amazing how good it works. Okay. How do we find trending music? Okay. So that's what's next. So I want you to comment audio if you need to know how to find the audio, how to save the audio. Okay. So I'm going to show you what to do. Now, this is doing it on Instagram. You can also do it on Facebook. Okay. All right. So let me show you this video real quick on saving audio. Let's talk about how to just simply get started with Reels. So I'm going to show you this from Instagram. Can you hear that audio? Quite frankly, a lot of the Reels that are shared onto Facebook are actually on Instagram and shared from there. So I'm going to show you from here how to save ideas. Now, if you don't want to use Instagram necessarily to promote your business, that's fine. But you might want to use it as your place to create Reels. So I'm going to circle this right down here at the bottom. When you click on that button, it will just take you to Reels, and so that's all you will see. Okay, and so we want this all through here. You flip from the bottom up.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
And
show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
I'm not sure what the song is. But,
show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all.
Is that still echoing now?
Sick. Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
What we're going to do is we're going to
show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
We can then
show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking sick.
Get access to these after we
show me something that you spent way too much money on, but
audio right here. Let me go back.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking. Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking. Show me something that you spent.
So you're gonna see different like fun audio. I have the audio off just so you can hear what I'm saying. But you're going to see fun ideas. You're going to
got to show up if you want to get it done. If you want to get it done, you got to show up. If you don't show up, it's not getting done. You got to show up if you want to get it done. You got to show up.
Sweet dreams are made of.
May I have your attention, please?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Think of it like this.
Okay, so just so you know. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this over. I'm going to mute the audio and I'm just going to talk. Okay? Let me start this audio over. On Instagram, okay, shared from there. Down at the bottom of that screen, you're going to see from here. I'm going to circle where the reels are. So when you're on Instagram, you can go to the reels section and you can flip through the reels and you can decide which audio you want to use. Okay. I'm going to. So watch for that red circle around the bottom. There it is. Okay. So you click on that and then all you'll see is reels. All right. Okay. So as you're going through the reels, you want to listen to them and decide.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all.
You can save tons of audios. Like there's no limit.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it
There's
at
a
all.
tiny little square box down in the bottom right hand corner. You see kind of.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking
So you're going to click on that. And that's
show me something that you
the
spent way too much money on, but don't regret it at all because it's freaking
but you can
sick.
also save the whole.
Show me something that you spent way too much money on,
save
but don't
the
regret
whole
it
reel
at all because it's freaking
see those three dots
sick.
that I circled? You want to
show me
click on
something that you
and
spent
save.
way too much
That
money
saves
on,
the whole
but don't
thing, 'cause I
regret
like her
it
little
at all
idea
because it's
of having that in her
freaking
hand
sick.
and popping it open.
Show me something that you
I
spent
wanted to
way too
save
much
that
money on, but
idea right here. So I saved the whole reel, and I'm gonna have another.
Show me
video
something
so
that you
can
spent
see
way
where
too
to
much
find
money
those.
on, but don't regret it at
The
all
audio
because
is
it's
right there in the bottom
freaking.
corner.
Show me something that you
Click on
spent
that.
way
You've
too
got
much
to
money
save
on,
the
but
reel
don't regret it at
separate
all
from the
because
audio.
it's freaking.
Okay,
Show me something that you spent.
You need to have access to that audio so you can use it, and that is separate from the actual reel. Okay.
You gotta show up if you want to get it done. If you want to get it done, you gotta show up. If you don't show up, it's not getting done. You gotta show up if you want to get it done. You gotta show up.
Can't hear me.
May I have your attention, please?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Think of it like this. You
Okay,
are
so
always one
just so you
decision
know,
away
here where it's scrolling in this right here,
life.
both are places you can click on to save audio. Okay.
Think of it like
And
this.
then remember your three dots.
You
the
are
bottom
always one
right hand save is how you save. Okay, let me stop this for a second. Okay. It's not muted. Okay, okay, hang on, guys. Let me help you out here. All right. We'll go like this. I'm not sure. Usually it lets me mute the audio. Okay, everybody hang on. Deep breaths. Deep breaths, okay? It's all good. All right. So let me.
But my videos are enjoyed by well over 4 people worldwide.
Okay. Let me just hold this up and talk, okay? All right. You only hear one sound now, just my voice, right? Comment 1 if you, okay? All right. So right down here, this little square box right here, I'm going to click on that. And then we're going to have this button that says Save Audio. Okay. And we click on Save, and now it says Saved. So that means it's in my audio. We need this because we need to have access to it so we can use this button right here that says Save Audio. Okay. And I'm going to go back. All right. Now, if I want to save this whole video, this whole reel, I'm going to click on those 3 dots and I'm going to hit Save right here. Okay. Now, let me show you one other thing. Got to look for an example. Right here, okay, you got to look really careful. It says California and has 3 tiny little stars. Okay, right there at the top, it says California. Everybody comment CA for California if you see that. I'm going to click on that. This is called an effect. and I use California quite often. It just kind of brightens the face and just kind of, it just is a nice look. And their save button is right here. If it's not saved, it's open. Do you see that? Sorry, it's a little blurry. Come on, clear up. And then I can click on that and save it. So if I like an effect, you know, like the crown I showed you, that's an effect. Okay. So we want to have lots of audio.